Reinhardt, McConnell, and Latch out. Berg and Opitz playing D.
Don't run in the net.
Lighting's gonna be bad. Morrison takes it away, shot off, glove save goalie. Oh man, I'm going to apologize now for that lighting. It's going to be rough all game. McGonigal on the face-off with the Morrison on wing. Opitz and Berg back on D. Opitz chips it up in the air. McGonigal off the boards. The Mavericks will clear the zone. That shot off the side of the net. Opitz bringing it around down the near boards, past cross ice. Popovich goes down, he's slow to get up. Up to 96. And that's covered up by Andrew.
Go, Jack! Move!
with it out of the near corner, poked away. Paxton sending up the boards. McConnell to latch, back to McConnell. Reinhardt trying to get it onto the stick of Latch. Latch will carry it into the Mavericks zone. That one's deflected into the corner. Latch with it in neutral zone. He'll circle around. He goes down, intercepted by the Mavericks. McConnell racing to the corner, but the Mavericks get control. It's knocked away by Bird. Clancy passes up to Jack. Latch will take it down in the Mavericks zone. McGonigal goes down in the corner. The Mavericks are going to bring it back the other way. Tucker with some pressure on the near side boards. Opitz in the far corner. Sends it out front to Latch. Whip with the puck across neutral ice. Sends it deep in the Maverick zone. And we'll have icing. On the near side boards. Gets it out to neutral ice, loses control. Poked by Bird. Puck's up to McGonigal and he'll chip it deep in the Mavericks end. Morrison knocked down at the far boards. It's picked up, shot off, stopped by the goalie. Bird passes to McGonigal. Matthew hurrying over to the puck. Mavericks get there first. McGonigal with it in neutral ice. He's into the Mavericks end. Shot off. Stopped by the goalie. Mavericks send it around the board. Garrett there. Sends it behind the net. Mavericks turn it the other way. Popovich to Lensert. Lensert chipping it out of the Wyoming end. Edwards hustling back. And Mavericks are going to control. Still behind their own net. They pass it out.
Up.
Smith, cross ice to Edwards. That's poked away by the Mavericks. Send it around the corner. Lensert and Edwards trying to keep it. That far side board. Mavericks with it again. Opitz with the puck. Shot. Stopped by the goalie. Mavericks send it around the far corner. Passed ahead to neutral ice. Good pressure by Popovich. Berg bucks the puck away to the far boards. Berg again to get it down into the Mavericks zone. Smith to the corner. Puck's back to Berg at the blue line. Shot. Wide left. We're going to have a high sticking. Paxton locked up at the corner. Mavericks controlling behind their own net. Stops up, passes cross.
Step up!
And they'll chip it down the boards. And they're down to the Wyoming end here. McConnell on the face-off. Latch and Reinhardt, wing. Opitz and Berger back on D. Latch trying to circle around, find some space to get set up. Passes, that's into the Mavericks. Latch with it again, picks it up with his skate. He'll carry it all the way into the Mavericks end. McConnell with it at the far side boards. It's back to Berg. Berg sends it up through the center. Reinhardt backhand, but misses. Shot stopped. Garrett keeping it in. Paxton battling at the boards in the near corner. McConnell there as well. McConnell comes out with it, hooks it into the side of the net. Mavericks will have it in the far corner. Mavericks with it from neutral ice. Taken away by Wyoming. Garrett behind the net, passes it down. McConnell with it. Right up the center here. Up to Latch. Lensert sends it out to the middle. Mavericks are back the other way. Latch goes down. Sent away by McConnell to Whip. That one's poked away. Whip will bounce it off the boards. Johnson stops it up, leaves it for Garrett. Around the boards to Morrison. Morrison chips it, can't get it out. Whip gets it cleared out of the zone and we'll have offsides. McGonigal on the face-off. Whip and Morrison, wing. Berg and Opitz back on D. Morrison across to Berg. Berg chips it up and over the players to Whip. Whip stops it at the blue line. Gets it chipped in. Morrison with it. Morrison skating across the far boards. And that's knocked out by the Mavericks. Opitz and the Maverick collide. Berg sends the puck around to the near corner. Whip with the puck, sending it up to McGonigal. McGonigal into the zone. Pulls it around one player. Almost overskates it. That was a good try. Berg with good pressure. Kid takes his stick. Berg lets go. He's kicking at the puck. Other kid. Oh, wow. Yeah. Well, no penalties on that one. Probably should have been. They're just letting him play. McGonigal with the puck. Knocked away by the Mavericks. Morrison coming in at the wall. And that'll do it for the first period. 0-0. Smith with the puck after the face-off. Back to Garrett and back up. Garrett misses that one. Linsert hustling to get the puck. Mavericks reaching. Dupuis up to Popovich. Mavericks down to the Wyoming zone. Into the side of the goalie. It's a good stop, Johnson. Berg, McConnell, Latch, Opitz, and Reinhardt. Latch with puck. Passes up and ahead. We'll have icing. Opitz with puck down the far side boards. He gets knocked down. The Mavericks will go to the box for a cross check. Wyoming with the power play opportunity. McGonigal on the face-off. Reinhardt and Latch wing. Gets over to Latch. Passes the McGonagall shot, just misses the net. Paxton back to Bird. Bird cross ice pass to Opitz. Opitz sends it around the boards. Latch in the near corner. Chips it around the Maverick. Latch still with it behind the net. McGonagall. Pass across, deflected to Opitz. Opitz with a shot. Glove save goalie.
Yeah, keep it up. Aggressive. Aggressive.
Linsert and Dupuis back on D. Let it go to Linsert. He holds it. Into the skate of the Maverick. Now it's a race for the puck. Dupuis getting back. Pressure. He takes it away at the far side board. Sends it back to Latch. Latch passed ahead to Reinhardt. Good pass. Good pressure by McGonagall. Dupuis at the far boards. Skates into the corner. Puck will come up around the near side. McGonagall to Linsert. Into the center. Garrett will send it out to Latch. Latch with a shot off the glove of the goalie. Mavericks will chip it into the near boards, and it's cleared out of its own. We are back to full strength. Good goal for the Mavericks. They will take the lead 1-0 over Team Wyoming. Whip, McConnell, Morrison. Bergen, Opitz. Morrison with the puck. McConnell will carry it down into the Maverick zone. Passed out front and knocked away by the Mavericks. Bouncing puck in neutral ice. Mavericks will pick it up. Opitz in with good pressure. That one knocked away by Andrew. It's in the near corner. Mavericks send it back to regroup. Poked away by McConnell. Mavericks down to the Wyoming zone. Wyoming trying to get it out. They do. Bird smashed into the boards in the near corner, but he gets the puck sent around. Mavericks turn it the other direction. Send Barrett to the box. Give the Mavericks the power play opportunity. McGonagall with it in the far corner. Smith gets it cleared out. Clancy racing for it. He's down to the corner. Mavericks will control the puck. They pass back out to neutral ice. Opitz is rushing back. Pass intercepted by Dupuis. Pass up. Mavericks will grab that one, turn it the other way. Dupuis in the corner. Stopped up by the Mavericks and taken away. Sent out front, but knocked away by Wyoming. McGonigal with a shot. Deflected by the goalie. Smith piled up at the boards. The Mavericks will go to the box for cross-checking. Still 33 seconds on the Wyoming penalty. Latch, Reinhardt, Lensert, and McConnell out. Latch with the puck. Turns, passes out to Lensert. Lensert into the center off the skate of the Maverick. Mavericks will bring it down the other way. McConnell to Reinhardt. Intercepted by the Mavericks. Played out of the zone. That'll go all the way down. We'll have icing. Wyoming is now back to full strength. 51 seconds remaining on the Maverick penalty. Team Wyoming with the power play chance here. Gongo on the face-off. Quick for Morrison are out as well. Dupuis bringing it down through neutral ice. Chips it deep in the zone. McGonigal with it. Shot through, misses. Mavericks chipping it up the glass. Out. Lensert picks it up in neutral ice. Morrison skating it into the zone. Turns and looks, passes cross ice to Whip. Whip reaching for it. He goes down on another penalty. Call for the Mavericks. Their first penalty will expire in 4 seconds. So a brief moment of 5-on-3 here. And it will be 5-on-4. Mavericks still leading 1-0. 6:15 to go in the second. Latch with it. Neutral ice over to Opitz. Opitz will get it sent deep in the zone. Mavericks with it, chips it around the board. Berg passes across. Opitz, McConnell. Mavericks chipping around far side boards. Opitz there to stop it up. He's locked. He comes out with the puck, passes to Latch. He misses his pass. Latch in the corner, sends it down the boards to Berg. Berg pass to Latch. Latch, shot off the face mask of the goalie. Shot into the Maverick player. McConnell in neutral ice, passes ahead to Latch. Latch across the blue line. We'll have offsides. Smith on the face-off. Edwards and Popovich on wing. Dupuis takes that one away. Back to Linsert. Linsert trying to find some space. Mavericks put lots of pressure. Mavericks are back to full strength, 5-on-5. Paxton reverses around, far side boards to Popovich, who chips it crossing down the ice. Tipped, they're going to play it. Garrett down in the Mavericks zone. Comes in, shot, misses the net. Popovich battling up near boards to Cohen. Edwards poking at it. And that one will come out to neutral ice. Smith first one to the boards there. Garrett with the puck. Sends it out. That's intercepted by the Mavericks. They flick it deep into the Wyoming zone. Linsert going down behind the net. Offsides. Whip, McGonigal, Morrison, Berg, and Opitz out. Whip with it on the far boards. Gets it lost in the skates. Opitz, shot toward the center, knocked down. It's back to neutral ice with Berg. Clancy battling at the boards. Mavericks get that one pushed through. Opitz will have it in the near corner. They'll send it all the way around to the far side boards. Opitz behind his own net. Gets it past the head. Mavericks will reset in center ice, bounce it off the board. McGonigal. Mavericks back in. Backhand shot. Stopped by Johnson. Linsert, Dupuis, Latch, McConnell, and Reinhardt out. McConnell across to Reinhardt. Paxton. Loses it, back the other way. Latch will be the first shot here. Chips it up off the boards. Latch again. Dupuis up to Latch, who deflects it into the zone. Paxton racing to get there. Paxton battling in the corner. Mavericks get control. Minute 29 to go in the second period. Mavericks lead by 1-0. Latch with the shot, and that's a good goal. Jack Latch, top of the net. They tie it up, 1-1. Latch with the puck. It's at the far side boards. That's stopped up by the Mavericks. McConnell looking. Misses Reinhardt for the pass. McConnell with it in near boards. And they're battling. Opitz with it. Neutralize. They back up and reset. Pass ahead to Reinhardt. Reinhardt chips it deep in the Maverick zone. Jack gets it pushed out there. With the out front shot, no good. That one's whistled McGonigal on the face-off with the Morrison. Berg and Opitz. The scoreboard went out here and then we'll have to reset. Oh, there it is. Person at the clock had their hands up. I didn't do anything. I didn't do anything. It's still up. We're good. Morrison Bird racing. Morrison goes down. Mavericks with it along the near boards. Bird battling. Morrison pressure takes it away. Sends it out. The Mavericks will intercept. And that'll do it for the second period. We're tied up 1-1. On the face-off. Popovich and Edwards out. Mavericks pass. Get it into the Wyoming zone, intercepted by Dupuis. Passes to Popovich. Popovich, cross ice to Edwards. Edwards with it in the Mavericks zone. Mavericks take that one away. Send it around the boards to the far side corner. We kept that one in at the line. I think that's Smith in the corner, maybe. Jonah chips it into the other player. That one's cleared out. Knocked away by Linsert. Berg behind the net, chips it around the boards. Popovich. He goes down, keeps poking at the puck to get it further out. Mavericks get it past far boards and center ice. Intercepted by Smith. Smith will chip it down deep in the Mavericks zone. Opitz with the puck in the far corner. Latch in the corner with the puck. Mavericks get it cleared out. Mavericks with another tripping penalty. They will head to the box. And Team Wyoming will have another power play chance here. O'Connell on the face-off. It's over to Latch. Latch reaching. Mavericks with the puck. Send it down ice. Love icing. Mavericks with it. They'll send it around behind the net. Pressure by Reinhardt. Paxton does take that one away. Passes back to Berg. Berg with it. Across the blue line. Opitz keeping it in. Coach is not happy. He must have thought it came over the blue line. Mavericks with the breakaway. Short-handed goal for the Mavericks to put them up 2-1 over Team Wyoming. Still 50 seconds left of the power play for Team Wyoming. 10:14 remaining in the game. Morrison, McGonigal, sorry. I'm sure I'm butchering people's names, apologies. Mavericks with it in the corner. That one's chipped up. Dupuis, first one at the near boards. Passes ahead to Whip. Whip into the Mavericks zone. Knocked away. Dupuis sending it around the boards. Mavericks will control behind their own net. That pass intercepted by McGonigal. penalty with it in neutral ice. Back into the Mavericks zone. Bouncing puck out front. No good. McGonigal to the box for cross-checking. That'll give the Mavericks a power play opportunity here. Oh, we have offsetting penalties. Okay. Yeah, Mavericks are in the box as well, so we will still play 5-on-5 here. Morrison battling at the boards. It's up to Smith. Smith in the far corner. Sends it around the boards. Dupuis will get it. It's across middle, nobody there to pass. Linsert out in the middle, poked by the Mavericks. Mavericks will get it cleared out of the zone. Dupuis with it in neutral ice, chips it up the boards. It's caught at the ref. Smith poked away by the Mavericks. Mavericks will send it to the near corner here. Whip with the puck. Mavericks changing. Oh, that was intercepted. Dupuis cross to Smith. That one's poked. Whip across neutral ice. Up to Smith. Smith battling and goes into the near corner. Well, I've got a delayed penalty coming. Mavericks are to the box for either elbowing or holding. I'm not sure which it was. Team Wyoming with the man advantage here. We have Opitz and Berg back on D. Latch, Reinhardt, and McConnell. Latch back to Berg. Berg with a shot, bouncing, goes left. Opitz back out front. Latch, oh nope, that's Reinhardt. Turn shot, no good. Latch out to Berg. Berg stops it. That one's knocked down by the Mavericks. Mavericks get it chipped out of the zone. Berg back, sends it up. Latch. Latch with it in neutral ice. He's got space to skid it. Goes to the outside, circling around. Go all the way around the net. Oh, sorry about that lighting, guys. I don't know how to make it quit doing that. Latch back out front. Berg sends it up, misses Latch. Deflected though, so we have no icing. Their goalie will go ahead and cover it up. No, not at all. Nope. I'm way over the top of everybody.
You guys are good for traveling for 4 hours every day.
Linsert sends it back up. Mavericks have cleared out the zone the other direction. Dupuis misses that one. It'll come back to Johnson. Dupuy with it. Shot, wide left. Lensert chips it into the corner. Edwards trying to get there. Mavericks will chip it back up the far boards. And back and forth. We're passing to each other. Mavericks through to the Wyoming zone. They're out front. Shot stopped by Johnson. That was good glove save. Mavericks still lead 2-1. 5:46 to go in the game. McConnell in the face-off. Berg will send it around. Opitz in the near corner. Sends it up the boards. Reinhardt battling. Opitz to the corner to collect the puck. Skates it around. Berg battling at the far boards. Berg sends it ahead, misses Reinhardt. We'll have icing. Morrison, Whip, and McGonigal out. McGonigal in the face-off. It's back to Berg. Wraparound shot no good for the Mavericks. Whip across to McGonigal. McGonigal shot deflected away by the goalie. Rebound. It was picked up in the goalie's glove. Good play by the McGonigal and Whip there. Dupuy and Lensert out on D. Dupuy battling, falls on Mavericks kid. Whip poking at the puck and gets through. Whip, pass across Morrison back door, they just don't quite connect. Puck's back to Dupuy and up to Whip. Whip again on the outside, pass across the center. This time he and Morrison do connect, puck bouncing out front. And the Mavericks will get that one settled down. Oh, we have a whistle. High sticking. Or a high stick call, maybe? I don't know. Smith on the face-off. Popovich and Edwards out. Mavericks coming down to the Wyoming end. Shot, stopped by Johnson. Mavericks, another shot up over the top of the net. Mavericks controlling behind our net, pass out. Dupuy sending it around the boards. It's kept in by the Mavericks. Shot wide right. Edwards going in the corner. Mavericks looking away with it. Popovich gets it cleared out in the neutral ice. Smith with it. He's down to the Mavericks end. Smith will go around the corner. Sends it out front. Nobody there. Paxton passes up to Dupuis. Dupuis chipping it, and that'll be covered up by the goalie. 2:55 to go in the game. O'Connell on the face-off. That's out to Latch in the corner. Latch gets tripped up. Latch still with the puck. Mavericks to the box for tripping. We'll give Team Wyoming the power play opportunity. 2:46 in the game. Mavericks lead it 2-1. We have a timeout, Team Wyoming. McGonigal on the face-off. Dupuis. McConnell getting back as well. Dupuis stops him up at the far boards. Nope, covered up by Johnson. McGonigal on center. Latch and Reinhardt wing. Dupuis and Opitz back on D. Dupuis up to Latch. Latch cross center ice. Down to the Mavericks end. Passes across. Mavericks will intercept that and send it around the near side boards. McGonigal. And they're battling in the corner again. Paxton there as well. Latch with it, loses the puck. Mavericks will pick that up. They're back through neutral ice, chip it around Dupuis. O'Connell. Sending the Mavericks to the box for a cross check. 32 seconds left on the first penalty. Minute 47 to go in the game. 5-on-3 chance for Wyoming. Dupuis passes the Latch. Latch, cross, misses McGonigal. McGonigal battling in the corner. That one's cleared out to neutral ice. Dupuis hustling to grab that puck. He'll skate around behind his own net. Pass up to McGonigal. McGonigal, cross, intercepted. That'll get knocked away by the Mavericks. Latch, scrapping at the boards here. Paxton, back to Latch. Latch to Berg. Not Berg, sorry, that's 23. Mavericks are back to 4 players here. McGonigal, Latch, Reinhardt, Dupuis, Whip, and McConnell are out. Latch up front to Reinhardt, stopped by the goalie. Wyoming battling at the boards. That one chipped up and out. McConnell back to grab that puck. McConnell chips it ahead. Bouncing puck to Reinhardt. Pass across. McGonigal and McConnell keeping it in, far boards. McGonigal in the corner. Gets the puck. That one's knocked away by the Mavericks. Mavericks chipping it out. No good, but that's the end of the game. Mavericks coming away with the win, 2-1 over Team Wyoming.